How did he manage to break some of his bands, jump in the sea, and escape the cruel tyranny of his jailers? No doubt some ancestor had taken pity on him. He had found himself on the sand, naked, chilled to the bone, weak, terrified, and being looked at by white men. The white man had bent over him, then picked him up in his arms like a child and carried him to his hut. There he had nursed him day and night, refusing to give him up to any of those who tried to claim him. Yes, the white man had saved his life. And yet he had hated him as he had never hated anyone before. Not even Teokoro. He hated him because immediately, though Malambali didn't know how or why, he had established a relationship of dependence between them. He was the master, Malambali only the pupil. By pouring a drop of water on his forehead, he had changed Malambali's name to Samuel. He forbade him to use his own vile jargon and taught him French, the only language he considered worthy. He routed out all the beliefs Malambali had lived by. He left him not a moment's freedom. The prison he had built for him was the strongest and the stoutest of all the jails, for you couldn't see its walls. Malambali crouched down, then took off his uniform jacket and stretched out. The sky above him was cloudless. Somewhere on the earth was it to the north, to the east, to the west. Naya was thinking of him and weeping. She never stopped begging the fetish priest to intercede with the ancestors to ensure him a good life. Well, they hadn't succeeded. Malambali was in hell. The hell the Father Erich was always talking about. The religion with which the priest tried to indoctrinate Malambali struck him as totally incomprehensible and abstract, containing none of the sacrifices, libations, and offerings he was used to. Worse still, it condemned all manifestation of life, like music and dance, and reduced his existence to a desert in which he was wandering alone. Sometimes when Father Erich was talking to him, Malambali would glance to the right and left to try to catch sight of the omnipresent God the priest kept referring to. But there was only silence and emptiness. What was he to do? Once again, Malambali asked himself the question and could think of no answer. This is the novel Segu, written by author Maryse Condé.